Hello, this is Micah from Aggressive Mastery. Just wanted to put a quick video together to talk about importing standard assets from the asset store into the FPS sample or anything with the new HD render pipeline. What you may get when you pull in that sample is your materials go pink because the legacy pipelines aren't supported anymore. And you need to convert them to the new lit pipeline. HD render pipeline lit or layered lit, or you can play around with all this stuff. I sure have not yet. But I know lit is a basic one to start with. So if you were to say, let's go ahead and kill the overlay. If you were to say go and load up your scene, such as I have here, which happens to be level 04 from one of my prior videos, and grab some assets from the asset store, like this free pack for boxes, and went ahead and imported it, when you drag those prefabs from the boxes down here over, you would get them as pink. This one here was the material we just changed. You can see the textures are selected, but since it's a legacy shader, legacy not supported seems to have some extra issues. So I've been just converting it over to the HD pipeline lit myself. You can scroll down here, pick a base color, and let's see, what are these things called? Boxes. Is that one it? I'm sorry, I'm horrible on this. But this is it. Just got to go through and look at all of your, I think it's ammo box, so I'm editing. Edit all the textures, and then what we should see, there you go, ammo box is now textured. And let's just do the other ones for show you that it does work. Turn this one back. And what are we looking at here? This is just the inspector I have locked on the materials that I was looking at. So the ammo box here is referenced to the ammo box material, and I have two inspectors because I was showing you one that was fixed and one that was not. So now let's say, what's this remaining one here? It's a supply box. So we have to fix this supply texture to the supply box shader here. So we'll go down here, HD render pipeline, lit. Now it gets grayed out because it's correctly getting a HD render pipeline. We'll come on in here and look for supply. I bet, nope. Supply box, boom, boom. Our supply box is correctly working. Of course, you see some of these other functions that you're used to. If you do the layered, you can start to do additional things, and you do want to turn on instancing if you're going to use a whole bunch of these boxes. So like say if you were going to make a particle or use ECS or any of that stuff, instancing, GPU instancing is critical for that, so you want to enable that on the textures. Alright, so the basic overview here is that we went out to the asset store and grabbed this traditional asset that's rendered traditionally with some of the other shaders, which aren't supported in the FPS sample. We then went onto the materials, just remembered what texture was in that material, converted it over to one of the HD pipeline shaders, such as lit, or you could do layered, and then grab and drag the textures back over. One other thing to see here is that you have double-sided and alpha cutoffs. These are useful for if you're doing a tree, and I'll show that really quick as well. So let's just move this over here for now, head to the scene. I'm going to go ahead and turn on all the stuff I've been playing on with getting ready for gray boxing here. I guess I need an inspector to do that. And here's some trees. And when we did these trees, or when I converted these trees and they came in pink, I wanted to make sure, I don't know what happened right here. I screwed something up there. Anyway, disable lighting or something. I hit some random key by accident on the keyboard, and now lighting's gone. Hey, there we go. Okay, that's fun. Anyway, in order to get this alpha cutoff to action here for your shadows, and also in between the branches on the textures, if I go and hunt down my trees, they all work about the same. Materials, branches. You need to turn on. Well, they not work all the same. I'm not in the material yet, Micah. There it is. Turn off alpha cutoff. That's going to, when you change that, change how tight it is around the branches. Might as well just do it on this one, Micah. Good point. But I hate wasting your guys' time. But let's go ahead and do it on this pine so you can see the effect. I think it was foliage free, maybe. It was, what? Where are, why can't I click you? Alpha cutoff. See that? No alpha cutoff, you get the whole texture for the leaf. And as you adjust the alpha cutoff, which you don't need much, and you can see the shadow is changing as well. And the twigs you're seeing here are different renders from these assets, but that's how you can get your transparencies in there. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Sorry for the delay there. Good luck and Godspeed.